Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this one's going to be a little bit of a different one. First things first, I want to apologize once again. I took a little bit of a hiatus, and the main reason why this hiatus happened was honestly because there was an unfortunate passing with some people very closely related to my wife. A good friend of hers, or someone that she knew in her close circle, had passed. And so in that event, what I have done was I took this past weekend that I was going to use to catch up on content. I have not done that, and instead what I did was I comforted her. We actually went and we got some new games to play just to try to take her mind off of everything. And I made a mention to her that, during the week I do want to catch up on content, but I'm not going to do it to the point that, I'm not going to desert her, with lack of a better word. That doesn't sit well with me. I'm not going to desert her so that way she's just sitting there by herself. That's not okay. But I also didn't want to make a community post about it because that felt a little wrong as well. That kind of felt like I was reaching out for attention, and I wasn't trying to get that across. But at the same time, I realized that also kind of makes me look pretty bad. When it comes to, I understand it makes me look kind of bad though, because of me not saying anything and me just kind of not saying anything at all. And I didn't really want to do that. And so I took this first opportunity. She didn't take any time off of work. She's still going to work. I'm still going to work. And what we ended up doing was making the agreement that, she's going to go to work. She wants to go to work because she does not feel comfortable not going to work just because of this. And I told her that I would, in the morning, after she left for work, before I left, I would get something out to kind of talk to you guys, and kind of explain it, because you guys deserve to know what's going on. However, there are some details that are not my details, they're not my details to share. Those are hers, and I'm not going to go and speak out to the public about something that is none of my business. I mean, it is my business, but also at the same time, it's also not. So it's kind of that weird gray area, and when it comes to gray areas, I don't really like crossing that gray area for her. I mean, I've been married to her for a couple years now. I'd like to believe that I know her pretty well, but when it comes to this kind of thing, I know that she's very independent. And if I don't let her be independent, she's not going to respond well. She likes doing her own thing. She likes managing herself. She appreciates me being there, but she doesn't like me hounding over her and coddling her like she's 3. She likes to kind of figure things out for herself, which I can understand. It definitely doesn't make me feel very good that I can't fix it. I wish I could. You'd love to fix all sorts of things for the people that you really care about. You would do anything for them. And I would do anything for her, but I can't change life and death, unfortunately, as much as I would want to. So rather than, not do anything about it, I'm gonna do what I can of just taking care of her as best to my ability and helping her out. I will say that, you know, this has been one hell of a journey getting this far with content. And I really am enjoying still making content. The only problem that I'm running into is that content is a little slow right now, so it makes it hard for me to cover anything. Makes it hard for me to cover anything when I'm waiting on a new character, because come the 31st, I'm going to date this a little bit, but I'm recording this on the 20th. I believe I'll have this out the same day, because I'm probably not going to need all that much editing to it. Sorry, Shiro, you won't be able to do a lot. Might not even send it to him. I might just upload it like this. I don't know yet. But a lot of the issues in life have come to rear its ugly head at me and her, and trying to manage it and deal with it is not the most fun thing in the world. It is a little frustrating and a little annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. I wish for the day that I could have a magic DeLorean with a flux capacitor that could allow me to go back in time and change stuff. I would do a lot for that, just so I could go back and change a lot of things. But alas, here I am. Can't change it. But, I also understand that I can't do a whole lot. So what I will say, though, is that I do plan on getting some content out. I just wanted to take today to kind of explain it to you guys about what was going on. That way you guys at least had an explanation about how life is going. That way, come when I do start making content, you guys at least know the reasoning behind me taking the break that I did. I would rather you guys know than not know and sit there scratching your head wondering, why am I being so lazy about, making content? There is plenty of content for me to make. I mean, I have a video for Kappa I can do still. I have 2 videos for Tamamo that I'm supposed to do still. And then I have a couple more videos in mind that I'm going to start come February. I'm going to go over the Demiurge characters, and I'm going to start touching those ones and start making guides for them once I get them all built better. I'll say that all my Demiurge characters are pretty thrown together, other than Dahlia and Nella. But, it is what it is. But in these slow moments, I'm going to try my best to still make something happen. And I think that getting those Demiurge characters, that content done is a good idea. I hope at least you guys will be looking forward to some Demiurge content. Yeah, I hit Diamond 1 for the first time. We're getting close. We're getting close. I mean, I was sitting pretty here. I wanted to get to Master 3, because if I got to Master 3, then I would have been reset to Diamond 3. But Platinum 1 isn't a bad spot, especially since all I do is I click this. I click Auto Combat, and that's basically a win. But I figured I could talk to you guys a little bit about this stuff while I was doing some dailies and just trying to clear some minor content like this that I don't have to really think too hard on. But if you guys have any suggestions for content that you want me to do, if you have like a character you want me to do, or a level, or a PvE stage, or something to that degree, do not be afraid to ask me to do it in the comments. I do read them. I literally spend... If I had more comments, I would take more time to do it, but I don't, so I can't. But every time I see a comment, I make a mental note that I need to respond to them in some way, shape, or form. And sometimes I'm at work and I have to kind of figure out a time to do it. But most of the time I can always find time to respond to comments. I try to respond to comments as soon as possible. I'm sure if you've been with the channel long enough, you've seen me respond to some people in the comments that have just asked some small curious questions that they genuinely didn't know the answers to. And I always try to I like educating people about a thing that I'm very passionate about. I mean, I literally play this almost all the time in my free time. I don't really have a lot else going on. If I was doing something else, you guys would definitely know about it. Because I would not be here as far as I am. On other news, though, just the other day, I just hit 200 days logged in. So if you guys are ever feeling disheartened about this, just know that, if you play it all the time, because you have no life like I do, in 200 days, you can get to where I am. I won't say that I'm entirely free to play, because I'm definitely not. I will say that I did spend a good bit. I haven't spent that much. Definitely not as much as some people like Ducky and Covain have spent. No shade. Just saying that, I haven't had the need to, because the game is pretty merciful to a new player. So especially if you grind out in the beginning, you have increased chances for 3 stars. I know it doesn't say it, or it does say it somewhere, but genuinely, when you're a new player, you do get slightly better odds with pulling 3 stars, I believe. I believe there's actually a newbie benefit that you get that like pops up here, or something like that, that basically says that you get better odds when it comes to summons. Because they want you to get all the 3 stars that you can, because you're starting late. So they're trying to get you caught up, essentially. Which I don't blame them. I mean, that's pretty helpful, actually, See, this is the problem. This is what I mean by like I'm sitting on this, that, these. I'm sitting on plenty of affection items. I'm just waiting for a new character to come out and then to max them out, and then I'll start maxing out characters as I see them, and I need to do them for videos. That's all I'm doing. So yeah, I've got Kappa prepared. I mean, she's essentially ready to go. She's all ready to go for her debut when I do the video for her. I'm just waiting for some time to be able to take care of it, and between the tragic loss and everything else going on and getting busy over the weekend, I haven't had time to, but I'm definitely going to make a point to get some content released today for you guys. This was kind of more of just like a chill hangout kind of thing, talking to you guys about what was going on. If you guys are okay with it, I would love to see some positive messages for my wife in the comments. I'll be sending them to her today if I see any. She definitely could use a little bit. And I'll just say that it's nowhere like, it's no one in her family, but it was a good friend to her family. And so, it does still affect her pretty hard. My wife is a very emotional person, so it's a little bit harder for her, but I will say that she does try her best with keeping it together for work. She does do a pretty good job of keeping everything together and managing everything. I tell her that she can take time off for this, and she says, nope, I want to go to work. And, you know, she wouldn't have it any other way, and I'm not going to stop it if that's how she wants to handle it. But I, at least at my home life, is making sure that she's all right. And then my second commitment is to you guys, and I'm trying to uphold both here. I do appreciate all the support you guys give me with everything. I would love to hit 100 subs before. I'd love to hit 100 subs before June. That will be halfway through the year, and also my birthday's in June. So, if we could get content, I'll definitely do my best to get some videos done for some content. And then right after that, I'm going to keep doing my character builds and my character breakdowns and showcases and all of that stuff. Get some of that lovely content that you guys like to, hopefully that you guys enjoy at least listening to, maybe learning something. But with that, I'm going to leave this one here. I do appreciate you guys. I really do, and I'm really thankful for everything that you guys have given me when it comes to this channel and being able to keep making fun videos. And I mean, we got to the point that it's worth me having Shiro to edit everything. Obviously he's not going to edit this one. I'm just going to upload this as is. But you know, you guys brought me to the point that I wanted to get someone else in to help me make better content for you guys, because this means a lot to me, and I'm sure this helps you guys. I mean, even if you turn on some of my stuff in the background while you do other stuff, I'm hopeful that at least helps, or that at least is something that happens, you know. I mean, I do my best. I know that sometimes I can release some lower quality stuff, especially if I'm in a hurry or I'm rushing, or I forget to breathe halfway through the video. I know I tend to forget to do that. But, you know, you guys have definitely warranted a lot of support, and you guys constantly are, maybe not in the comments, but the people who know me outside of the comment section, they always do their best to help me through a lot of stuff. Shiro being one of those people. I love him to death. He's such a great guy. He does a lot of the right things to someone who realistically doesn't really deserve it. Because I'll be honest, I definitely have made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I don't really deserve a lot, but, you know, he always reminds me that everyone does. And I'm just hopeful that you guys will be understanding and accepting of this. Yeah, just kind of accepting and understanding of this as I move forward into the next thing. And I'm definitely going to be getting some content out here probably in the next couple days. I'm going to do my best to, at least. And yeah, I'll leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I appreciate all the awesome and amazing support that you guys give me, and all the help that I get from you guys definitely goes the mile. Shooting for 100 subs this June, so please share the video to other people. Definitely get this out there. Maybe not share this one. Maybe share something else. Just thought about that for a second. Maybe share something else. Share something else with some more people. Get them here. I definitely am going to try to branch out on some stuff and get some other stuff figured out. And I have a thing to run by you guys. What would you guys think about if I did some Pokemon on the side? I have a couple Pokemon things in mind that I would like to do, but I don't know how well it would be received. So if you guys want to see some Pokemon stuff, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below along with it, or maybe just in a separate comment altogether. I don't really know. But however, whatever you guys want to do. yeah, I'd love to do some Pokemon stuff, and I'm getting excited for Legends ZA that's supposed to come out this year, and I'd love to do a playthrough of that. Um, but until I can get that all figured out, there's not really a reason for me to. So, with that, I'll leave this here. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.